got ghouls or whatever coming out of the walls.
Yeah.
Not high again.
Oh yeah. Forgot. That's the
So we have hairy ghoul and non-hairy ghoul.
Interesting.
You recognize them from the painting
Oh.
as being the parents of the two children.
Oh,
Only
well.
they are
Awkward.
far less
Gone.
Alive.
photogenic or painting-genic. I don't know.
Let's put that in the notes because that seems important. Oh, Jen's doing it.
I'm going to show you. Did that work? That worked. There we go. So, last week you guys continued exploring the underground complex that is underneath this row house that essentially seemed you had been tricked into entering. There's a lot of dead things down there. There's skeletons. There are things coming out of the wall that are trying to eat and bite you. This has happened before. There were slimes. Even one of the doors tried to eat you.
Yeah.
This is not a pleasant place to be. You did find a lady in a gem who appeared.
Oh God. Sorry.
Very grateful to be brought back out of the gem.
You entered into this room. You were poking around, but once Charity started poking around in the chest at the bottom of the rotted bed, some folks decided to show their displeasure. This map is very cramped, but essentially you could say that they are crawling out into the room with you, as you guys are not 5-foot wide cylinders taking up that much space. But
Thanks, Charity.
is everybody in the position they would be in?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Mira would be chilling on the bed.
Oh my God.
Next to the bed.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody distracted because two of my snails decided to just have sex.
Wonderful.
Yeah, a
Fun.
little privacy, please.
They're right there though. My God, these snails. Turns out they really are horny little bastards. All right. Yes, back to the.
So, as this is happening, pretty much everyone but Charity mostly because there's a really gross smell and undead thing clamoring out of the wall next to you. But you all hear faintly from somewhere in this room, it sounds like a whimper of like a dog, maybe? Faintly whimpering from somewhere once all the dirt started hitting the floor. So Zell, what are you doing? These two don't seem nice, but they seem more. Well, you weren't here when they fought the other things that came out of the wall.
Right.
You remember that happening vaguely when you first arrived here.
And your brother was pinned to a wall as a zombie.
Yes.
And Monk Lady friend got dragged into a wall, so.
They these ones seem more with it, more coherent than the others. The others seem more feral. I mean, these ones aren't pleasant, but they do seem like the way they're looking at you, they seem to understand what's going on, and they're not happy. That's very clear.
So they do still look like they're going to attack.
They do look like they're going to attack. They do they're gnashing what they can of with their jaws and claws, but they seem more intelligent, I guess is what I'm Trying
Either way,
to
Not
explain.
zombies.
Either way, they're undead and there's no actually saving them in Belle's eyes, so... Damn, I don't know if I could actually attack around either of you.
Well, I don't know. Technically,
If you're going for this one, you can hit him, I'm gonna say. Because this room is really... Like, that whole area just kind of like... Like, if you think to effect that there is no coffin, but they essentially, like, that, like, a person-sized, like, section of the wall kind of gave way for them to come out. So, like, they're actually standing there in little alcoves.
Why? Who knows? It's just a thing. Just do it.
Okay, well, this guy is going to get punched in the face. Twice, because I will use my bonus action also. If either of those hit.
Neither of those hit, unfortunately.
Damn.
No.
And end my turn
Shame.
by backing away.
Can you actually do that? Like, disengage? Hello?
It's up to Athy.
You can't disengage without offering an attack of opportunity. If, that's what you were going for.
But I can't spend a key point to disengage, so I'll do that.
Okay. That's what I was waiting for.
There we go.
Because I know monks could do that.
Isn't it bonus action to use Step of the Wind to disengage?
Let me check.
I think you could use a key point whenever. I haven't played a monk in
I need to double check. I thought it was something I could just... No, that is another bonus action. So you know what? I will stay right where I am.
Okay.
I've been rewatching Critical Role, and Matt caught Marisha trying to get away once. So I was just double checking.
I'm brand new to Monk. I'm still learning.
Hi, fish.
Your character, who dis?
Ilahi, more gross
Hi.
things are happening. Your bad day isn't getting
yeah.
any better.
What?
Your bad day isn't getting any better.
No, I pretty much resigned myself to it at this point. I'm gonna shoot him.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna shoot this one.
Shoot him. Extreme prejudice.
I'm gonna shoot bald zombie.
Gustav.
Oh, he has a name.
Aldi?
You know the names.
Short bow. Oh.
Oof.
Uh oh.
Sorry,
Sorry, Charity. Now how do you do this, Athy? I don't remember. Oh, I have lucky.
Okay.
I'm gonna lucky.
Woo! Please use it, because otherwise you might hit me.
Please don't hit Cherry.
Yay.
It still does not hit.
Okay,
it
but at least it doesn't hit Cherry, so.
Charity. It thoops into the wall.
Alright. So, yeah. Cool. That's what I got.
0.
Zero's gonna turn and try and stun baton.
She's looking at you. She's kind of like looking at you up and down, like very confused. And you don't know if that's because she's dead or because you're not a human person. You know. I don't want to say you're not a person because you're a person. You're not.
He's a
squishy.
0. He's okay with this. Zap.
That hits. And there is some zapping occurs.
Wait, did she have any metal on her by chance?
No.
Okay.
Maybe buttons
We're
on
checking.
her. No, I don't even think even that. So.
Yeah.
Mer-
And I'll just stay there. I'm not gonna move. Just gonna pin her in there with my giant frame that's kind of squatting.
Being a giant robot wall.
Como
Patience.
arigato.
You already kind of smell like pee. How are you feeling now?
I'm screaming. And my reaction of screaming is to try and hit the thing that's closest to me.
Nope.
And fail.
Oof.
As she's screaming, Zero is internally turning down his sound sensors. If he could.
Wait a minute, let's see. Is that a... Wait a minute. Hold still.
What are you trying to do? Jen?
I was like for great weapon fighting. When you roll 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack, but that's
an attack. Not
Yeah.
a damage.
yeah.
So
That's what I was saying. That's why I can't use it. So.
I was supposed to do this on your turns, but I'm doing it on their turn because I forgot. Charity and Vel, like
Val.
Or
Val,
patient.
Vel,
Vel.
Zero and Patience. You all need to make Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
Except Zero, you can smell,
question.
right?
I don't really breathe, so I wouldn't think I do.
You can't be poisoned, right?
Oh fuck.
You have a resistance to poison.
I have resistance to poison.
Oh, I've got
I don't need to eat, drink, or smell, so I wouldn't really think I breathe.
I have
So
an immunity
smelling
to
isn't really a
poison.
thing.
What?
I have an immunity to poison.
Okay. So
Is it poison?
yes. Zero, since you can't smell, I'm gonna give this to you because they smell so bad that poor Patience being the only one. You are
Don't even breathe.
You feel like the smell is so bad that like you start dry heaving and you're gonna have disadvantage on attack rolls. Pretty much all your rolls. Does it until the start of your next turn. So you're not feeling too good because it's supposed to happen at the start of your turn, but that was my mistake. So just so you know, these things smell really horribly.
God.
Chesh, Charity, you are immune to this now for 24 hours.
Oh, nice.
But everyone else, you could tell that these things smell ungodly, but you're far enough away to avoid that.
So far.
And
why is it
Oh god, I'm immune.
so Gustav is going to. He is looking at Charity, and he kind of smiles a little bit. And you can hear like gurgling as his mouth opens. He's like, "Now what are you?" And he goes to reach out and claw at you.
Rude.
That does not hit.
Thank God.
God.
And Elizabeth's eyes go from Zero to Patience in a similar way. And she smiles, sort of. There's a lot more. You're seeing a lot more teeth than should be. And she's gonna kind of reach around that corner and try to claw at you as well. They are not doing well at all.
Thank God. They're just hitting
They
the
just
dirt.
woke up. They're tired.
Okay, fair.
Mira.
Let's go for Sacred Flame on Gustav.
Okay. How spry are you, Gustav? Not very.
Oh, my back.
Well, he is dead. He is dead.
I'd be very concerned if he was a very spry undead.
Yeah, we don't need that sort of.
He did not at all enjoy that.
Hovering over it, it looks like they have +3, so they are pretty spry, apparently.
Like I said, they just woke up. Anything else, Mira?
No, I think that's my turn. Unless I jump on the bed, which I don't think I will.
Charity, the smell is enough to make your stomach turn, but you're keeping it together. You think you're good. This guy is looking at you. It's kind of a cross between like you're a piece of meat, but a piece of meat that he is fascinated with.
Ew.
Yeah, that's extra creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy old undead guy.
Well, he did have an affair with his nursemaid.
Bad touch.
Even better.
It's the
What?
bad touch.
Can I climb onto the bed?
You
What
can.
Okay.
Get them to fight each other.
That just be like difficult terrain.
Yeah, it'll because you have to climb over things like over the
Okay.
bed frame and.
Well, I am climbing up onto the bed with Mira. I don't know how this works because we're kind of in each other's way.
Mira's not standing on the bed currently unless it's lying to you.
No, I'm.
The bed for me.
Okay.
Yeah, she's right there for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's lying to me.
No, I was over here.
Yeah, she's right
oh, it
behind
wasn't
Belle.
lying to me.
Okay, so I guess I'll.
You climb onto the bed and you hear,
Oh no!
but you do get an attack of opportunity for leaving the space.
Um.
And
Okay.
it's going to try to grab it, not do a good job.
That does not.
Oh my god, does he throw himself in the face pretty much?
Anyway, I'm gonna.
He
Eldritch
faced
Blast.
claws.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast him first. Ooh.
Blam, that hits.
And then
Nice.
I just the old tentacle friend.
The old tentacle friend who needs help.
Right here.
Whoa, why did both their hit points go down?
What?
There.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both went down.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, nice,
At least
nice,
on our
nice,
screen.
nice.
Hold on. Let me.
I mean, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think I know why.
Eldritch Blast,
Let's.
tentacle friend. And that's gonna. I'll keep it as cold damage for the tentacle if it
Okay.
hits.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, cold damage, 2 tentacle. Your poor, sickly, undead-looking tentacle.
Mhm.
And that does
Sorry,
also
that's only
hit.
15.
So he's going.
Also, I'm out of tentacle friend uses. I feel
Oh
like
no.
We shall have a
To rest at
rest
some
after
point.
this.
yeah, we need to do a long rest. Anyway, so that's my turn.
Okay. Vel. Yeah, the smell is horrible, but you're not all that affected by it, other than it is gross.
It's a little bit disgusting. First off, she does look over at Charity, and instead of the normal monotone, she actually sounds a little bit angry when she yells, "Get off the bed!"
Me?
At Charity.
Oh. Charity.
But then we're going to try and
I'm at Val in a
smack Gustav in the face again.
Those are good hits. And you hit him hard enough that he topples
That ends
back into the room. And he falls down. Or, come on, there we go. He does not appear to be moving.
Good.
Keep hitting him.
She does not take that well. Just yelling. Like, how dare you come into my house?
This whole basement is their house.
Zero holds up the deed. No, this is my property now. You are trespassing.
Anything else, Phil?
That's it.
Yolahi.
End of my turn.
You have to deal with this bullshit. Sorry.
I'm gonna. God, you guys are just all in front of me. It's just. I mean, I guess I could try to run up and stab her. Does she have cover because Zeros and Mira are both in front of me?
Mira is right next to you. Only Zero's in front of her.
Oh. Yeah, it definitely says Mira's right on the bed too.
No, Mira moved
well,
for
does
me.
she have cover from Zero?
A little, yes.
Could I move to here
You can.
and stab her?
You can.
Okay, that's what I'll do. Rapier. Wow.
No, unfortunately.
Okay. Do I have like anything I can do for that? I guess not.
You can bonus
Not
action
yet,
and run
at
away.
least. Well, I can use a cunning action to hide. So that's what I'll do. I'm hiding now.
That's a good
Hell yeah, I'm hidden behind this
Kind of disappeared from existence.
thing. I hid behind this hamper. I jumped inside the hamper.
I think you can actually hide behind creature,
So,
like you're a halfling.
Yolihi.
Yes.
Oh.
I do have a very refined sense of smell. What am I?
Constitution save.
Constitution save. It should have happened at the beginning of your turn, but you didn't hit anyway. You're fine. Like, you come real close to throwing up.
I mean, it's gross,
You're
but,
able to, like, swallow it down again and, like, get yourself back in a...
Stop.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
0.
Aside from pulling up the deed and saying that he's gonna zap her again with a stun baton.
You are not making that smell any better.
No, you're not.
Well, you know.
Oh, he isn't.
That hurts.
Please keep her body blocked inside the wall.
And she is shrieking.
I look over to Patience. You can now back away without her trying to claw you.
Patience.
I guess.
Make that Constitution save again.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh,
You're okay now. You're.
Oh, thank God. No, she's not okay. Actually, she's not okay at all. Fuck this. Oh.
You smell a little bit like pee, now a little bit like vomit. Things are not
Yeah, I'm not having a good day.
Jesus.
She's screaming, it's like, you left your kids to die while screaming in terror. And Tricidum. Whoosh.
That hit a lot.
Oh, that hit a lot. She's like, fuck you. And does it again. She, not as much, but you know, whatever. She's got her action surge, by the way, and she no longer has it. I will D-tick.
Anything else? Any movements?
Nope. That's it.
Gustav is not moving. He's just slowly leaking all over everything.
Ew.
Oh.
Very gross.
Angry. And she is going to go try to... She is going to make a shove attack. So it's essentially... She's going to try to hit. Like, I'm going to roll a regular attack at 0. And then it's a contested strength for her to, like, push you out of the way. Because her focus is on these little demon ladies here. Devil ladies. So... This is just to hit you. Is 15 to hit you? I don't think so.
No, 20 AC.
So she rushes forward and she goes to hit you, but she's just slamming against the front of your chest, leaving like bits of herself in the process. She's a very gooey zombie. These two.
Ugh.
Yeah.
They're
Ugh.
just slime and bits of skin and whatever dark ichor that was her blood maybe at one point. Does not seem to be doing a good job.
We're absolutely hosing them down after this.
Yeah, 0 looks completely unfazed.
Mira.
All right. Sacred Flame, kill it with fire.
Jeez.
Are you still spry, madam? Yes.
She is
Holy
very
shit.
spry.
She does that like creepy like hands and feet on the wall, just kind of like going upside really
Oh,
quick to
God.
get out of the way.
Oh god.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Charity.
Remember, you were yelled to get off the bed.
Get off the bed.
Why do I have to get off the bed?
Bella's just very insistently yelling at her to get off the bed.
Charity is gonna yell at Bella, "You can't tell me what to do," and she's not gonna move.
God damn it, Charity.
Can she hit Ghoul?
Mira looks very disapprovingly at Charity right now.
Smack the Ghoul with the tentacle.
You
through
can.
0. Okay, so tentacle is just gonna like whap around the corner, goes right through 0. It might feel a bit tingly because it's a ghost tentacle.
Do hit.
So and then can I hit with give me a minute. I don't think I can hit with Eldritch Blast.
You can, as long as you can see her. She just has like a bit of extra cover because giant robot is in the way.
But she's on the she's on the bed sheet. It's a little bit higher than
It's
I was.
still like 0, like is
My
taller
head is
than
touching
the ceiling.
Like, I'm crouched down right now.
Okay.
So like 0 is a big boy.
Let's see.
But yeah, with Eldritch Blast, like with most magic, as long as you can see it, you could get it off.
Okay, she's just gonna try and Eldritch.
That's what she said.
Down 0.
Phrasing.
Would that be so? Do I roll at disadvantage for
No,
cover?
just roll it. Like it's just their AC is higher, essentially, is what that means.
So she'll basically just yell at 0 to duck and then fire off a blast before waiting to see if he actually does.
And you hit, and you blast a giant hole through her, and she crumbles to the ground.
Okay.
I'm not looking at their shit. They were not going. I'm not rifling through the body. No.
They're very squishy.
Then
No.
okay.
Yoli is gonna say from inside the hamper. Did anyone hear that yelping noise?
Yes.
Yeah, first things first, Vel is gonna drop to the floor and look under the bed.
River started zapping both the corpses. Just zap, zap, zap.
And
Just in case.
this bed is kind of not as good as it may have ever have been, but it's definitely with Charity's weight on top of it is sinking down, and you could see a familiar so-and-so underneath, looking very afraid.
Vel's just gonna lay there and try to slowly coax him out. Just come here, boy. It's okay, boy.
Roll an
Mira's
animal
gonna
handling.
Yeah, Mira's gonna pull Charity off the bed.
Wow.
Animal
Oh.
handling.
So
Well, I don't think Charity can win against being yanked off, but she's going to like huffily yank her arm away and stick her tongue out at Mira in a very mature manner.
totally mature. The maturest of manners.
Meanwhile, Vel's just gonna not even look up at Charity and just say, "Get off the dog."
1 second.
I
was
Mira is on top of the bed for me.
I'm not on top of the bed.
Keep
The
zapping.
bed.
Okay, thank you. Now you're off the bed.
I've been standing right here the whole time.
It did not tell that to me. You guys are hanging out there together.
So tentacle goes away. I don't have a token, but from under the bed slowly crawls a scruffy brown dog. Val, this is the same dog. Doesn't look any older, any different, just kind of a lot muddier and gross from somehow having gotten down here. And his tail is like slowly thumping on the floor. And for everyone else, there's a the dog is wearing, like, his fur is kind of matted and just gross at the moment. He's wearing
A live dog?
a live dog, as far as you can tell.
Really?
And wearing around its neck is a collar made of rope, and there's like a really kind of shaped like a shield is a little tag that looks like it was like roughly carved out of leather. That with a name on it. And I'll show you the pupper.
Puppy!
Is looking very distraught, but he does seem to recognize Vel, so his tail is wagging.
There's
His
a
head is
canine.
like his head is low, his ears are back.
Belle reaches out a hand to try and slowly coax him over. And without looking, she just kind of addresses everybody like, you said I was stuck in that gem for 20 years. Yes?
Correct.
Yes.
How has this dog survived if it seems to
bet
know
it's
you?
evil. Yeah, that's Sherry's contribution.
It's a special dog of some nature.
I bet it's an
Yeah.
evil.
Bet it's what?
I bet it's now.
How long do dogs normally live?
2 to 14 years.
Yeah,
I was going to say
14.
in game.
Probably not as
Same.
much.
Same.
Is it a special dog? He would like to like kind of scoot forward a little and then pause and kind of look at Belle like, is this cool?
Like the general, how long dogs will live for.
Well, Belle's just kind of sitting there petting little Galahalt like nothing terrible.
This is your dog. I mean,
This dog met us and followed us when we arrived here.
I see.
Probably an evil ghost dog.
No.
It might not be evil.
And it doesn't appear to be a ghost.
I bet it's an evil ghost dog.
It is definitely strange in some way.
It's a dog and he's a good boy. Yes, he is.
Galahalt is a very good boy.
It wasn't an
It has
evil
survived here for 20 plus years.
You know what?
dog.
There's ghost children. I don't know.
I would like to inspect the dog.
Roll an animal handling.
That's pretty good. I'm like closer, to its level.
Yes.
Physically, so it's like, oh yeah, small thing.
He looks up at you and his tail wags.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to see
slow, like thump, thump, thump against the ground. He's sitting there, his head's low, his ears are back, and he's looking up at everybody.
What is his medical status? Is he hurt? Is he underfed? Is he a ghost?
Does he look hungry? Because Val is absolutely already pulling out a ration, some food from her pack to give to him.
He seems okay. You're touching him. He's warm. He's muddy, like mud and clay and everything that you guys have covered all over your boots are kind of like up his legs and on the underside of his belly from when he clearly hid under this bed from something or other. He seems healthy, maybe a little on the skinny side, but not like emaciated.
Does anyone here have speak with animals?
This is a non-druid party.
Yes, it is. She'll pet him a little bit, and then she would like to look under the bed. Is there like a portal that a dog could fit through under the bed, or
there's just dirt?
Just the dirt. Interesting.
This seems like a miracle from the gods to me. And perhaps that's all it is.
Evil ghost dog.
He is alive, and that is what is important.
And
As long as he doesn't attack.
He's a
If he
good
does,
boy. He might
we will
attack you
put
with
him
his
down.
tongue.
so, if you remember what caused this fight, it was Charity rummaging through this, and I will put.
Oh yeah, what goodies are actually in there?
I think I remember a chainmail shirt.
I recall a spell book.
There's
And not a single wizard.
there's a cloak.
I mean, warlocks can still kind of use spell books, depending.
Yeah, I haven't decided what kind of lock I am yet. What pact I have.
One more level.
Oh yeah, how close are we?
Yes, we did get experience for that, I think.
We are currently at 575.
Mm-hmm.
And we're throwing 1,000 questions at that thing. What's in the box? How much XP?
Yeah, there we go.
What's your social security number?
They seem like a random mess of things that don't particularly like make sense. They seem like the kind of things that people like you would carry around with them, not so much people that would live in a place like this.
I would like to inspect the
Super
bodies
useful.
now.
You can inspect the bodies.
I'm not.
They have both been thoroughly zapped.
Vel is just gonna sit here with the dog.
Doesn't Mira? Don't you have guidance?
I do, yes. I cast guidance.
Yay! Thank you.
Eric is going to defiantly climb
Also,
back.
I'm just gonna say, Yolahi, while you were in
Oh,
here,
great.
This is like a box more like than a hamper. There's like things in there, like papers and such.
Oh, okay.
There is a letter that you find
Oh, excellent.
that I will show you, and I'll give that to you because you were sitting in there for a bit. Then you can roll an investigation for the bodies if you haven't already. Let me see.
Ceremony. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Innocent sacrifice.
Petrovna.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh,
No, it does not.
That's what happened to the baby. Not that I've seen that other,
Investigation.
12 is my investigation.
Yes. It's not hard to find. The good Lady Durst does not have anything of note on her, but in like the inside jacket pocket of Mr. Durst, you find a logbook.
Ooh.
And let me show you this.
I don't like these notes.
No, these are very bad.
I don't like these notes at all.
What the fuck?
Continuing to withhold food until skin is adequately loose.
Ew. This is bad.
Very bad things happened here.
We need to like just burn this entire house to the ground.
Mira, you don't happen to have speak with dead, do you?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't.
All right.
So,
I would like to make a. Actually, well, I'll ask you guys instead of just making all the checks myself. So these were obviously some sort of ghoul type things. Do you think we need to like stab them through the heart or something to make sure they don't come back?
I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to set them on fire.
Yeah, they set them on fire when I'm not next to them.
All right, sounds good.
No, I've already already kind of thrown up and done other things, and I'm not.
Yes, I noticed that, by the way. Are you okay?
No, I am not okay. I am not okay. I am not okay. I am really not okay.
Do you just really not like undead?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I didn't know this until now, but I really hate undead.
Perhaps you should stay in the back of the group while the rest of us fight them.
But I'm very good at screaming with my axe and hitting with my axe.
Very good at screaming.
You have urinated on yourself and also puked.
Yes, maybe I should. I need a bath.
Like, Belle's not even saying this maliciously. She's just saying.
Yeah.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
No.
God damn it.
Maybe we'll find some perfume for you or something.
I need a lot more than perfume. I need to, like, wash. I need water. Is there even any water here? I don't think so.
I would not trust the water here.
Well, maybe, yeah. We must have like a water skin on us.
That's not going to be enough.
It's just enough to clean you up a little bit, though.
Belle's nice enough to take out her water skin and bring it over to Patience and hand it to her.
Yeah. She just sort of like, yeah, she's just gonna like, please, like, make sure not to like touch it to her mouth, but like pour some in her mouth and then spit it out at the zombie or something, and just like, at least get that clean. And she sort of just looks at her pants and like, I don't know.
Yo, he shakes her head.
There are clothes in the wardrobe.
God, I need it. Which wardrobe?
The one over by where Mira is standing.
Oh.
They're like black robes.
Well, it's better than wet pants.
Anyway, I'd like to look at the potions. Like, can I tell what kind of potions they are?
They are standard health potions.
Ooh.
Oh, thank goodness.
And she's probably going to actually grab their black robes and be like,
alright, okay, well.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't have bugs in them.
And she just sort of looks at the black robe. Yeah, do I need to actually look now?
Well, meanwhile, Vel's gonna take Galahalt and try to lead him out of the room. I'm gonna go back here.
He would like to take one last look around to see if there's anything that they haven't taken a look at.
As far as you could tell, everything has been looked through.
Alright. Zero, do you have any sort of fire starting device on you that you could use on these bodies?
You see him he's currently holding the alchemist fire bottle. Just
No,
marveling
not
at
that.
it.
That's way too. That's too cool.
I have a tinder box.
Something more mundane.
I have a tinder box.
Oh, I guess I also have a tinder box. I was hoping he had like flamey powers.
I'm changing in the corner. Don't look.
With the exception of Zero, we're all women here.
Yes.
Flamey powers.
Zero is just a robot.
Zero is gender neutral.
He doesn't think about these things, so he doesn't really care about them. I have a tinder box if that's what you want.
And she cuts a hole out for her tail because tail.
He will just stab them both in the heart.
So I gave
They are
you
pretty
guys
fried.
control over Galahalt for now.
Galahalt or Galahad?
Galahalt.
Galahalt is like the really old-fashioned way of saying Galahad.
Fair enough. Also, did we distribute those health potions, or did just one person?
What did you want to do with those potions? Also, take that. Who wants to carry the spell book?
She gets
Warlock.
off book to Charity.
Yeah, Charity.
Oh,
Can
the
take
spellbook, yeah.
Gives to
I have the
you-
other spell
There
book.
are spells in there that I will give you. When you have time to actually sit in.
Is this spellbook also made of skin?
No.
God, I hope not.
Okay.
Finally.
Bold of you to think that would stop her in any way.
Well, how about we camp out over where the well is?
Oh yeah, and we can.
Why don't we return upstairs so anything that comes from down here has a single route?
Maybe.
Much easier and more
actually-
defensible.
I think there's
Vel,
more
you know
for us
that's not
to.
true.
There are
What's
definitely things down here we
Vel,
haven't
you
looked.
came down a different way than they brought you.
Didn't I fall through a hole in the floor?
Sort of, but it was an actual way
A
down.
monk does not fall. You parkoured down
You
the
had
hole.
discovered a way down, essentially.
I gracefully discovered a way down.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
So you
With
know
your
that
butt.
there are at least 2 ways down here.
Other than the fact that patience is gross, we
Yeah.
seem like we haven't taken a whole lot of damage. Do we want to continue?
I mean, I just leave my pants here so we don't smell that. And
I
you know,
mean,
on the
Charity
way
might
back.
want her tentacle back, so.
Yeah. How important is a rest for you?
I want my tentacle back.
Okay. And I only have 1 spell slot remaining, so
Oh,
I'm at 50% of my casting ability.
Do you
Well,
guys get that back on short rest yet, or?
Well, honestly, to get back all of my tentacles, I need a long rest. So
Yeah.
Mm.
It would
yeah,
take
I would need a long
long-
rest too.
We long rested fairly recently, didn't we?
yeah, and we probably got into a bunch of fights.
Yeah.
well,
there was
yes,
a-
I know. It's just.
I feel like 4 fights, 3 fights, or whatever it was, is pretty good for.
You fought this thing, and you fought them.
People.
But
And
we fought.
We
the
had a
ooze.
short rest up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that was a short rest.
after the ooze.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I fell through there.
Right, so we also fought the ooze thingies.
Yeah.
I feel like that we can call that a
I
day.
think people are due for a long rest.
I think we can, yeah.
I mean, I'm up for that. Athy, I know sometimes some DMs don't let you long rest.
You guys can do whatever you would like.
I don't like the way she said that.
You
Really
have,
don't.
You have choices.
I don't like the way she said that.
Oh, just a quick question. How much XP did we get from the last fight? Just so we know.
Let me. I am not used to giving out XP. Let's see.
I know, right?
How much?
It's weird.
Such a pain in the butt. Okay, let me calculate real quick.
I mean, usually we forget about it until like the end of the
You
session,
guys
so.
took them out pretty good. Like, they were
Yeah.
rolling so badly, if those claws hit you, that could, like, really fuck up a...
Oh god.
Like,
There,
I noticed.
there was a paralyze on there, I saw.
Yeah.
Holy.
Because I've run this with characters of, like, a higher level than you guys, and, like, just by getting hit and, like, being paralyzed, like, they nearly died just because half of them couldn't move.
Yeah, ghouls can be bad.
I wasn't even targeted.
You were sort of
not
targeted.
organic.
I'm just
I was
glad I
coming
did
for a
better
push.
here than I did on the freaking door.
Oh yeah, that door.
How many are
Frickin'
you now?
mimics.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I don't know. Does
5, 6.
Galahad
There's
have
6. No. There's 6 of you, right? I can math.
correctamundo?
5, 6. 150 experience each.
Yay.
ooh.
So we're at 725 now.
I think
Ooh.
900's your next?
Yeah,
900 is
Correct.
next.
we're so close.
How much did you say it was?
150.
725?
725.
All right. Getting there.
So we just need
And then I can officially go
175
with my
to
book
level
path.
up.
Do, do, do. So what is the plan? So yeah, Vel.
Yes.
You know, like, this is where you came down. The wall is covered over again, but you remember that that's where you came in from.
Oh.
We're gonna walk over here, and as we pass by, she just kind of stops at the wall and touches it a little bit. This is where I came in.
Zero punches the wall.
Hey!
Hey, look at that!
Then it goes up.
It goes up.
Oh,
All right. Well, let's.
And Vel doesn't even really do anything, but she does
Wait.
reach out over to pat
Wait.
Zero on the arm.
Before anybody goes, let me check for traps.
Please.
How do I do this?
If you want to
Investigation?
you could do an investigation. You could do a thieves' tools. If you go slow, then you don't have to roll. You could take your time.
I
you
think
don't-
I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah, you go. You check the stairs on each landing, and there's a ladder heading up, and there's a wooden trapdoor on top of you, like on top. And Vel, you had broken that door by accident. Is how you got down here, fighting a
I guess it's been repaired since then.
screamy, unhappy ghost lady.
Yeah, that bitch.
And you guys, this leads you guys up into that den with the taxidermy wolves.
Oh.
If you go all the way to the bottom floor.
I'm
How do I get up there? Oh wait. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Here we are.
Hi.
There we go.
And
Taxidermied wolves.
So,
This one.
First floor. So this trapdoor is right in that corner there, where everyone landed. Her.
Pupper.
So Pupper did not go down with you because Pupper cannot do a ladder.
Yeah.
Well, then we're just gonna have to carry Pupper up the ladder.
Yeah,
You
just strap him to our backs.
Don't need this Pupper.
That's the wrong pupper.
Wrong Pupper.
Aww.
You has this Pupper now.
I mean,
I
Vel
like
will
that
personally
Pupper.
carry Galahalt up the ladder with her.
Why are you not? Why? It's being a butt. There we go. I'm
But,
grabbing the wrong thing. Here.
Yeah.
Pupper. You should have control over him, I think.
I don't.
Control can be edited and controlled by all players.
Nope.
Is it being a lie? Let me see. Oh,
Roll 20 lies to us.
I see why. It's being a
Did
butthole.
we
Let me fix.
want to split up the potion of healings, or should I carry them since
So-
I'm doing all the other healing, or what do you want?
You have a long rest is 8 hours. 6 of those need to be sleeping. So you do technically have 2 hours to do things. If you have projects that you're working on, whatever you want to do, now's the time to do.
I'm going to wash my pants.
That seems like a good idea.
Yes.
Well, Vel is going to park herself against the wall and just sort of sit there. It looks like she's meditating.
Zero just stands on top of the trapdoor as he's in his sentry rest. He doesn't mention this to everyone, that while he goes inert, he can still see and hear everything.
Mira will kneel in the corner and quietly pray to herself with her prayer wheel.
So how do you guys get Pupper up the ladder?
Oh, that's
Oh,
Well, Vel, I can... Whatever you need me to roll for it, she would, like, heft him up into one arm and then try to one arm go up the ladder.
Just roll a animal handling to see if you can keep
Dog.
him calm through the situation.
He's a giant purse dog.
And anyone who wants to help may help. Oh, that's fine. He likes you, apparently.
He's good with that, apparently.
and he's a good dog. He's a good
He's
boy.
a good boy. And she's all he has. He's all she has left from getting here in the first place.
Yes.
You knew him all of a couple hours, but that's all it takes with puppers.
It is. She is endeared.
Yes, it only takes a couple seconds.
So, do you guys have any plans?
Who wants the potions of healing? Should I just carry them or
Yeah, how many do we have?
4?
Or
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, it's not enough to really share them around, so I can carry them just because I'm doing all the rest of the healing. Or
I feel like the squishy people should probably have a potion.
that's
Yeah.
a good plan. One for charity.
Okay.
Yes.
We will take this potion.
Speaking of potions, Athy, how do you do drinking potions? Is it an action or a bonus action?
I personally usually do a bonus action, but it's like an action to get it if it's stowed somewhere. 'Cause
Fair enough.
you have to like dig it out of something or pull it out of a thing. Because they're not like clipped to you like weapons are, where you could just like pull it out. Usually, you keep them in a safe place so they don't break.
Someone needs to make a potion bandolier.
Yes.
Fair. As for things during downtime, I'd like to graft my shield to my arm.
Okay.
Ooh.
Kind of do like the. Fuck. What was it? Kind of like Captain America and Avengers Age of Ultron. Not Age of Ultron, the one after that. One with Thanos.
War?
First one.
Infinity War?
Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
Uh.
Just so like it comes out of his arm, it goes back in his arm. It goes out of his arm, it goes
You
back
want
in
it to
his
like
arm.
swirl out? Kind of,
Less swirl and more just like it's still a kite shield, but like just kind of extend out.
I will say that is possible. Probably not in 2 hours.
Oh yeah, he's starting on working his improvements on his body.
I thought you said butt. I mean, he does have to fix his butt.
Do you have another shield, or do you just have the one shield you have currently? Because you will have to like take that shield apart so it's in pieces so it can unfurl.
True. I feel like we saw a coat of arms or something in this house before on one of
We
them.
bought a coat of arms.
Go grab the shield off of the animated armor and then use that.
This seems like a bad idea.
The animated armor did not have a shield, but there are various suits of armor standing about.
Oh, up here.
And there was I believe a coat of arms over there.
All right, they'll go and grab
the
the
sword over there, if I'm remembering correctly. But you can find it would be a ye old standard shield.
Totally fine with him. He would grab that, and you know what? He'd also grab the sword, whatever it looked like. It could be useful down the line.
It has the same like emblazoned symbol of a windmill.
Cool.
Which
He'll take both, and he'll
found a deed to as well. Things.
Yeah, I have the deed. But yeah, I'll start converting my old shield into the compactable one, and keep the new shield just for current use. And what type of sword was it that I found on the metal place?
I am going to say a longsword. I don't remember exactly, but I believe it's a longsword. So.
All right, that's all he's doing during his 2 hours.
And Sir Galahalt just finds a corner to curl up into a little ball in and lay down. Just eyes watching all of you.
It's just puppy.
So what is the sleeping arrangements?
I'm sleeping somewhere.
Well, Vel will volunteer to take first watch.
I'm not sure if we need you to take first watch. I believe Zero watches.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
He does
sentries
kind of
rest.
keep that covered.
I watch at all times.
I'm gonna take this chair here.
Vel's just gonna, I guess, stay there, sitting against the wall.
Okay.
Hard to tell if she's sleeping, but she's sleeping.
Charity's gonna curl up in an armchair.
Okay. So, as you guys sleep, everyone really except Zero because he doesn't sleep exactly. You know when you're down in the basement, you can't hear it now that you've come upstairs with the even like before you close the trap door, you can't really hear that faint chanting that's like down there the entire time you're there. It just kind of becomes background noise. But as you're sleeping, it's louder and louder, and it's almost banging against the inside of your skull, but you still can't really make out the words. It's just that it's almost, it kind of almost has that feeling of like when silence is too loud. Like there's nothing to hear, but it's too loud. It's that kind of feeling. And when you wake up, there's like an ache behind your eyes.
God, I hate that.
Well, that's distressing.
You sleep, but it wasn't particularly restful. You don't feel rested. You don't feel good. You get the benefits of your long rest, but you feel very heavy and weighed down.
Okay, so
Ugh.
that
You know what we need? Breakfast.
means.
Let us continue.
Hold on.
No, breakfast first.
Yes.
Very quickly cast false life.
Organics need to eat. Zero.
We need to refuel.
Right. I forget this.
I'm casting false life on myself to get my temporary hit points.
While
Anyway.
Charity's doing that, Vel kind of looks over at her, and after a moment, finally says, I apologize for yelling at you.
Charity just looks very grumpy. She does not seem mollified by this.
I was worried about the dog.
Yeah. This does not seem to make her any happier. She just kind of tosses her hair and it's like, don't tell me what to do again. Okay.
Yohi is watching this. I mean, I assume you guys haven't like gone off to any other room or anything.
No, I think they're basically.
I mean, Vel has moved from where she has been sleeping against the wall, so.
Okay. Yohi -1 reputation with Charity.
Well, should we go back
She's gonna-
down and continue looking around?
Yes, and I'll go first. Thank you.
Are you sure? I'm still okay to go in the front.
Yeah, I would like to check for traps, since we seem to be finding a lot of them.
If you are certain.
Halfling go first.
Where's the halfling going?
I'll take up the rear.
I will go second.
So this is the trapdoor area.
Ah.
Um,
Mira was sitting on the trapdoor. Jeez.
I thought I was.
um, you check for traps. No, nothing weird, nothing different that you could see. All is safe on the way down.
Okay.
All's good in the hood.
So now I'm clean-ish. I don't think
Uh-oh.
I'm
Where did I go? Oh, I'm all the way up here. Sorry.
Oh, no. lost a lot.
Okay.
Alright.
This way?
Or we're gonna. We haven't looked up over here either.
2 ways we could go, looks like.
I would say this way first.
3. If we got here, here,
Yeah.
here,
Yeah,
here. So actually 4.
there's a lot to explore.
Oh yes, let's go.
As we go, I'd like to keep an eye out for wall ghouls.
That's a good idea.
That is a
Well,
good
I-
idea. You have not encountered any wall ghouls. Nothing.
I feel like we should have left Pupper upstairs.
Would we have that pupper upstairs?
Do you trust Pupper to be alone? I mean, in the creepy house?
You'll stand at the top of the trapdoor and woo.
Belle just waves up at him and is like, "We'll be back."
As a person, I could never leave a pupper
No.
alone. As a character, Zero does not care about this dog whatsoever.
Harry just kind of like.
I don't know. Like
Dog.
clearly, if
Evil ghost dog.
but if he was sent by here, if he was sent to us by through a miracle, then we should bring him with us.
Yes, but he also might be bitten and he might get eaten and die. Or something.
We do risk the dog getting attacked if he comes with us.
Yes,
I think we
But
risk the
also-
dog getting attacked if he doesn't come with us.
yes.
Yes.
I might need
At
to
least-
stand up and take a break for a moment. Out of character.
Unacceptable.
At least
But
if he
there's-
comes with us.
Unacceptable!
Now is probably a good break time.
Yeah.
Okay. We could take a
No, in that case, Vel will go back up and carry the dog down if everybody wants the dog down here.
Yes.
Dog. Yes, dog.
Gosh. All right.
Dog.
Right back. Oh my.
Take a
Yeah.
She doesn't like this idea.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be right back too.
Okay. 5-minute break. Are we gonna keep playing today?
No, another hour.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get some more. Be right back.
thing.
Spicy Cheez-Its.
Ooh.
Nom nom.
I like the white, this whatever it is, the zesty white cheddar or whatever it's called.
Oh,
Are you
that's not
guys able to control Sir Galahalt's?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I would be able to, but I think patience is blocking the. I can't drag him out.
Oh, it's 'cause I didn't take the dynamic lighting. I keep forgetting like doors are actually doors that need to be opened. There we go.
There he goes. Now he's free.
I'm gonna take away all the doors. There we go. So I have to deal with it later. Doors. Okay. Is someone making popcorn?
Like,
I kind of hear popcorn.
Sounds like popcorn or somebody's old coffee machine.
Or a very loud disk drive.
What?
Or that.
Oh, like my chair squeaks.
No, this is like a consistent
Oh, okay.
noise.
I think it's Molly. Looking at Discord, I think it's Molly.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, that's coming from Molly. A good picture for what Val looks like under her mask.
Yeah, because we have no idea.
And I would like to keep it that way for a little longer. I like the mystery.
Fair enough. Zero has no reason to really notice or care what's underneath. As long as you fight.
Just her face.
Redeemed myself, killing the ghoul.
Meatbags.
See, I'm not totally useless.
He's not as bad as HK-47.
Good old meatbags.
Oh,
No, they're just organics. Originally, they were all humans, but Zero has recently learned that they don't like being called little human or devil human or angel human.
Sometimes these terms are just not accurate.
I really want to see somebody make up like a Warforged based off HK-47.
Next game.
It would be amazing. I miss my robot bro.
I gotta go back and replay those.
Zambic.
Yay.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Hello.
Welcome
You
back, we
making
all died.
popcorn?
Yeah, well, I was kind of expecting that.
we
Glad we
weren't
died.
quite sure what the sound was, but
We kind of assumed popcorn.
The sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a beep.
There was like faint popcorn popping noises in the background of somewhere.
It was not me.
Huh. It was coming from you.
That's probably just the poltergeist. Like you
Well,
do.
tell your poltergeist buddy that we say hi.
Thank you.
So do we have everybody? Jen, are you here?
Nope,
I'll
no
take
Jen.
that as a no. So how's everyone like the dungeon?
Good.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I fell in a hole.
Poked your butt.
Yeah, cast mending a couple of times to fix it up.
He wants to be shiny and gold.
I was gonna say swole.
Basically.
Very, very buff robot.
There actually is like he's going to go down the armorer path, and there is an infusion that he gets at level 10 where he can use his intelligence modifier as his strength modifier for his armor. As long as he has that on his armor.
I love
So-
that it has a cod piece for no reason at all. What are you
It's for
protecting there?
aesthetic. The gears that attach both of his legs to his main body frame.
Totally practical. Totally.
It's meant to intimidate.
Right.
Now I'm just remembering. The bard in Homestuck.
I
Gamzee?
think we're
God
all
tier
homestuck.
bard.
Gamzee?
Yeah, with the little bell.
Yeah.
I kind of want to demand a little bell from Zero, just for fun.
Why does he need a bell?
Hold up. I gotta show you. This is the. I gotta find a good picture of it though. Because you get like class level, like, well, not you, but the players got class levels in Homestuck, and once they hit a certain, like, the god tier level, they would get special outfits! And the bard is amazing!
Well, Zero gets his power armor next level.
Can't find one with the bell. Maybe the bell was from, like, Bard Quest. But, essentially...
A bell. I don't think Gamzee had a bell.
I think a lot of the cosplayers added the bell because of,
Reasons.
because reasons.
Yeah, that sounds like something players would do.
Yeah, sounds about
Love
right.
the bard.
I see. Huh. Oh my god, Abby. Oh. Nick sent me a Snapchat for Zanroar that was freaking hilarious. Hold on.
Alright, I am back.
There you are.
Hello.
Yeah, I just forgot stuff. But yes, I'm back now.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think we're good to go then.
Okay.
Yeah, my butt no longer hurts. So,
Need to walk in a circle for a little bit. I do that too sometimes.
yeah.
Okay, so you're heading this way, I believe.
I also got myself some chips because
Yeah.
I needed salsa.
We're going
Always good. I need to order more chips.
So as you're heading this direction, I need to be on the right reveal tool. It's still not understandable, but the chanting is getting louder. And it feels
Don't like that.
very reminiscent of the night before.
Still think we should have left the dog upstairs.
Things are getting louder. Maybe there are more cultists down there. And he raises his stun bazon. Zap,
Yeah,
zap.
we haven't found any actual living cultists.
Yeah, I bet they're like undead cultists.
Undead cultists chant?
I mean, the ones in the walls could talk.
If they could
Guess that's
easily
true.
be ghosts or undead. So
Alright. Let us descend the stairs.
do we want to go right down, or did we want to check just up what's up over there first?
We should see what else is up here before we go
Okay,
confronting cultists.
Okay.
let's go. What's this a ways?
I also feel like Charity should not be in front.
She's gonna ignore all of you and go in front.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go this way, Charity. Bye.
Well, I'm not going that way. Don't tell me what to do.
Zero, come with me.
Zero's looking between the two of them.
Well, Vel will follow Charity just in case.
Zero will follow the intelligent one. And that's literally the way he thinks of it.
Oh, doors. Doors?
It was.
Doors over here too.
Wait.
He's gonna zap
Before
it.
we touch the door, try
He's
to
already
throw something
zapping
at
it.
it and see if it becomes alive.
Which door?
I would like to throw a rock at the door.
Which door?
This one.
We all have PTSD about doors now.
Hey, Vel's gonna throw a dart at this door.
Charity's gonna use
it just kind of bangs away. It's more like a stone slab
Alright.
than doors exactly.
Um,
They're not like the wooden doors. These are like big, heavy inset doors. And the one that Yolahi is looking at says has the name Elizabeth Durst on it.
Oh
God.
didn't we just,
That's weird.
Yeah, that would be.
It was the same one of the names from the letter we found earlier.
Do they look like coffin slabs or like...
It has a very tomb feel to it.
I don't like this.
I'm still undercounting.
the one that Vel is in front of, does that say anything?
Rosvalda Durst.
Oh, it's for the children.
These must be the crypts for them.
They were never in them, though. None of them.
Well, we don't know where the bodies of the children were. Oh, yeah, we do. They're skeletons.
They're
Yes.
upstairs.
Yes, they
in their room.
are.
The parents are down in their bedroom to the
Should-
south.
Should we lay them to rest?
We have to.
I'm not touching those things.
Zero looks confused. For what purpose?
Just
It's the right thing to do.
Respect and that kind of thing.
This is what we must do to those who have died.
And Vel is
Mm.
entirely in agreement with Mira.
Maybe we should open up the tomb first to make sure there's no other zombies in them.
Sounds like a good idea.
Here, I'm gonna knock an arrow and watch for Zero to open up that door.
Gonna open that one.
When you're ready.
That one says Gustav Durst on it.
All right.
Well, we already know where
Please.
he's laying.
He zaps it a couple of times before touching it and opening it.
You open it. It is a coffin. Sitting on top, it's like a raised stone dais with a coffin on top.
Mm.
He goes and opens the coffin.
It's empty.
Oh, okay. Well, just to check.
Trees.
Zaps the coffin a few times.
Okay. How about the other one?
Zaps door, then opens.
You open the door, and there is suddenly lots of bugs, and they are suddenly crawling all over Zero.
Yeah.
Ew.
Like lots, like a whole swarm of them, in fact.
Kill him with fire.
I smack him. smack 'em.
I would hold on.
Initiative.
Okay, I'm putting a kitten gif in here because I don't want to keep seeing that weird Homestuck gif.
Okay.
Let's find a
It's
cute
not-
kitten gif.
I totally agree, please.
Here's one. What else we got
where am
here?
I roll initiative? Okay, initiative here. That's not bad.
Missing somebody?
You're missing me. Sorry, I'm looking at kitten gifs.
Because she just wants to get rid of the bell.
We need more kitten gifts because that is still on my screen.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I know. That's why I'm trying to find another gif. I mean, there's many fine ones here, of course. Here's a cute one. There you go. All right. All right. Click
Still
my
not quite off
token.
there. It's not quite off my screen.
Roll my initiative. There you go.
So, Mira, they open the door and you see like a wave of bugs just come rolling out, and they're swarming around Zero's feet at the moment, and they're making like they're going to be crawling right up his body any second.
Oh
now.
no. Oh no.
Zero is unfazed. Oh, did you
Everybody else is like, ah! She's like, what?
did you order the turn order?
Yeah, I
I
should be
did.
at the bottom. Well, I should be at the bottom because I only rolled.
May have
And I
done it
think
the
I
wrong
should be at
way.
the-
Hold on.
I think I should be on the top.
There we go. Hit the button backwards. Vel! Same thing. Bugs.
Lots of bugs. Am I able to shove past Charity and Patience?
You can move through friends, yes.
Okay,
You'll
good.
be knocking them about a wee bit in this tiny hallway, because these hallways are, I believe, 4 feet wide. They're not quite a full square.
She's trying very hard to slither by them without jostling them too much.
Tails help. We
And
don't
then, seeing the bugs, I'm going to try and... Let me click it. Try and spray them.
Okay.
Throw some raid their way.
I mean,
Fuck! Sorry, my language.
All good. Wait, did we just see Vel cast a spell?
She
I've cast this before. I cast it on the door. That mimic.
All right.
It didn't work
Yes.
then either.
It didn't work then either.
So-
No. But you see Vel casting magic, yes.
You were also stuck to the door at the time, so there was a lot going on.
So, I mean,
So, like, I don't
Vera
think
now
you may
knows
have actually
exactly what
noticed
she is.
who tried to cast the poison, but now you see that is a monk that is attempting to poison things, and it's not going well. They don't seem
She
to
is a-
care, really.
She is a high elf.
Anything else, ma'am?
That is it for my turn, unfortunately. Well, actually, I'm gonna back off out of the way so other people can actually get through.
Okay, then. Charity.
I'll sit back here with Galahad in case he starts getting scared.
And there are bugs. What do, ma'am?
I will move forward and Eldritch Blast them. Pew pew. Okay, well that didn't really do
Not
it.
so much, unfortunately.
mhm.
They do one of those, like, running out of the way to, like, make a hole in their shape for the Eldritch Blast to slam into the ground before, like, rushing in and closing the hole.
Charity just sort of yells in frustration. I'm like, stop moving! And then she'll back out of the
She's like
someone else.
yelling and feet stomping.
Yeah, like very petulantly, like, stay still! And then she'll back out so someone else can get in range.
0 bugs. Many.
Okay, I have a weird thing I want to try.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
I want to belly flop on them. Like, just full towering body slam down on top of them.
Make a grapple check?
Like, I'm not trying to grapple.
I
I'm
know,
trying
but
to
like
crush.
essentially you're trying to squish them.
Oh god.
Uh,
That's in athletics.
yeah, they can't. I mean, it's like trying to grapple a liquid.
He's just gonna slam on top of this writhing mass in
So
front of
you're
him.
essentially you're making an unarmed attack.
Oh,
With
I'm
his
not
whole
good at
body.
those. In that case, I'll just stun baton then, because that won't do much. All right, shocking grab.
Yes. That's gonna hurt. And a bunch of them kind of like curl up and just kind of like turn into little crispy critters. Some of them are falling
Delicious.
away. But there's so many that you can't really tell if it made any difference whatsoever. Anything else, sir?
No, I'm good here.
Well, as a swarm, they're going to continue up your legs and get into all your bits and your spot and all over you. They are swarming through you. And they
Not
are
good.
going to attempt to bite at your important bits.
Nope.
Crawling
I
under your
am-
armor and shite.
I am iron through and through.
Yep. Okay, so they are on you. Yolahi,
Hi.
all those bugs are now all over your buddy. And in him and through him and going in very, like, what looks like would be uncomfortable places.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
He looks completely unfazed.
So she can't really. She doesn't want to shoot them, obviously. She also doesn't really want to dagger them. I guess she'll make an unarmed strike.
Start trying to squash them.
Yeah. That's the only thing she can think of. I don't have unarmed in here. Is that strength or?
No, it would be a normal attack, and what essentially unarmed is, like, if you hit, you do 1 plus your strength modifier.
So yeah, it is strength. And you are proficient with any unarmed strike.
Everybody. is,
So
technically, because
I
they're
should
your
just roll
hands.
like for my dagger, or?
Yeah, you could roll for your dagger.
Nice.
You hit. You're
I have hit them.
squatting really hard. And what's your strength mod?
+0.
So you do 1 point of damage.
Yeah, I helped.
You swat and you thwat a whole handful of
Oops.
them.
Sorry, no,
but-
that's not what I meant to do.
I don't know what the hell that even is.
I'm trying to get rid of it. There we go, I found it. Okay,
But there's
we're fine now.
squashed bugs all over your hand.
Ooh, do I have sneak attack?
I mean, yes.
Technically.
Oh my god.
I'll allow
They
it.
weren't
Sneak
expecting
attack
me.
on the bugs.
Yeah!
So there are now more
Get out of,
bugs
Yeah!
squashed onto your hands.
Got him.
Ooh.
She continues to smack. Alright, go ahead.
Patience. Buggies. They're incredibly gross. A lot of them are they're like a majority of centipedes. So there's just lots of legs and writhing movements all over Zero. They're like going in and out of his armor. Jen, are you muted?
Oh. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Oops. Okay, there. I'm. I don't like bugs.
My god.
She's like, no. I'm just going to stand here and hold it in case they come close. I will smack them. That's it. That's her turn.
Okay. You're holding a smack.
That's strange.
For anything that comes near her or near her sister, she's just going to murder. But if they have to be close to her.
Mira.
Can I Sacred Flame only the bugs?
Yes. I think.
Because it's not like a projectile. I'm choosing them in particular.
I'll say yes because it's number one, it's a cantrip and it's God-given. It's not like trying to avoid him with a fireball.
Please don't fireball me. I mean, I might survive, but still.
Probably good to not risk that.
Well, you burn a whole bunch of them and they just fall in little chunks onto the ground. There's still a good many left.
That seemed to work.
What happened here? Why does the hit points look weird? No. I know. Okay. I get it. Never mind. Vel.
Actually do the same thing with poison spray.
I think you can't avoid with that one.
God, I don't really want to hit Zero.
Because, I mean, isn't he immune?
I'm resistant to poison.
Resistant.
And
But,
I have advantage on saving
'cause
throws against
it's a-
poison. So just do it. Just do it. I'll
She
be
did
fine.
see him sort of take the ghouls on the...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, she is going to come over, give a cursory, I apologize in advance, and poison spray. Fuck!
No,
oh
that's
no,
me.
that's you. Okay, that's fine. That's okay then.
That's when you say fuck you.
They don't seem to care for your poison.
I guess not. God,
They
you know
eat
what? I'm
it.
gonna go back over here and sulk.
They like it.
Uh-huh.
Think it's
Get a
delicious.
cold, wet
Next time I'm gonna use
nose.
like a flurry of strikes and just start smashing them. Like Yolahi.
You get a
I
cold,
mean, it's
wet nose
working.
into the palm of your hand. Charity.
Okay.
They're
I'm
not
gonna-
standing still for you. For anyone,
Wow.
apparently.
So rude. Let's see. I think to get line of sight, I have to be basically here, right?
Yes.
Well,
Sister, no!
it's fine. I'll be right back. So she's gonna dart forward, and I'm gonna try something different because I feel like it. Gonna use chill touch. No.
No,
Okay. Well,
Hello.
there's just
they're
like
not holding still for you.
they're not holding still for me. So rude. Let me see. Until then. Well, I'm just reading it up on it really quickly. Is this target by any chance undead?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So you kind of see like this sort of ghostly hand appears in the air of the bugs. It kind of snatches weakly at them and then dissipates. Doesn't actually hit. Charity looks very frustrated by this, and she does like her little like foot stamp, like "Arr! Stand still," and then she'll move back again.
God knows how you feel.
That's it for my turn.
0. You have new friends.
Why are we just putting rare? Are we still putting in random use?
I'm gonna open up my chest cavity and just gonna do a little zzz in there with the
Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
shocking grass trying to fry these bugs. You guys still haven't cleaned them off from the ghouls either.
That does hit. Those are a good chunk. There's a bunch of them falling to death around you, inside of you. You're kind of infested at the moment. Anything else?
No, he's good just there. Just hanging out.
And they are all up in your bits, and they don't seem to be finding anything good to nom. So,
I'm just metal, man.
metal and wood bits, and there's nothing fun in here. So
He's
they're
heavy
going to
metal.
swarm over here instead. Yolahi, you have new
Hi.
friends, and they're all over you,
No.
Oh god.
and they are going to try to bite at you.
No.
Let me check something. Yes. Nom.
Yeah, that hits me.
Take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thanks. Is it? Oh, it's my turn next.
So yes, there's so many legs and wiggling body, and they're like getting in your clothes and under your
I
armor.
think I'm gonna follow 0 and body slam them. Belly flop.
He didn't actually do that.
Oh man.
You can. It would count
mean,
as an unarmed strike. It would be the same thing you did last time. You're just
yeah,
crushing them all up against your body.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Nice. Do I sneak attack?
How would it be a sneak attack? Like how is
They weren't expecting me to smash my tiny body up against the wall.
I mean,
Come on and
there's a
slam.
point.
And welcome to the
go
jam.
for it? Roll
Yeah, they
your
weren't expecting me to
damage.
come on and slam. And welcome to the jam.
No. if we're doing that, they never see it coming.
No.
So roll your dabblage.
Well, you said it was just an unarmed, right?
Yes. So but you have sneak attacks.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate your assistance.
4 plus what? 1?
0.
Well, you just have the 1 plus your strength, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So 1. So 5. Yes.
You smash like a good half of them. They're
Nice.
all splattered up against the length of your tiny body. But
Good dunks.
they crunch and squish and pop. But
Ew.
chunks of them are like falling off of you, but others are still just kind of like moving. And you guys can see like under her shirt, like all the legs like wriggling around.
Oh
God.
no.
Oh, that's
Mostly I just want them to die. Thank you.
Patience.
I'm not moving.
Okay. Mira.
I asked my god to set the bugs on fire again.
If they
Please.
survive to 0, he's gonna get like a crazy hairdo.
Bedoing. Roll, please. Roll.
No.
Roll, please. There we go. First one counts. You singe a couple more of them, but there's still some. Not many though. Like you could actually see the individuals now.
Oh god.
It's still enough to be uncomfortable, but it's not like a wave of them anymore. Vel.
Do the arm thing to try and squish them without actually hurting Yulahi, right?
Yes. You could swat.
Swat, swat, swat. Okay, we're going to do 1 unarmed strike first.
That hits. That squashes as many as are left.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
You squash them. They're good. There weren't many.
You're all gone! And she's gonna start brushing the corpses, like, off of her.
Yeah,
Sure,
they're
just make-
squishy. It's like crunchy carapace, but like gushy innards.
The
The usual.
0 is both stomping and electrocuting everything around him.
Lots of juicy, crunchy insects.
Oh
Yep.
god. And Rachel's like, I found another thing I really don't like.
Yohi is frantically wiping herself off, getting all the stuff off.
Zella's trying to help.
It's more of an anger than a fear. It appears that Yohi has some untapped rage within her.
Maybe we should be more careful about opening up the next 2 doors.
Charity's gonna go start yanking on them.
God damn it, Charity.
Zero's already heading that way.
That's the one that says Rose. And you open it, and there aren't any bugs. There's just a coffin.
And that's when Patience looks at her door and just sort of runs over here. Like, nope.
0 zaps the door and then opens it, preparing to zap again.
Hold on a second. I'm in the wrong place.
At the wrong time.
Okay. This one is Thornbolt Durst on the door. And it's the same.
Hush, it's okay. It's all right.
I'm sorry, was my cheaping making him upset?
I don't think you can hear your cheap. I'm wearing
Okay.
headphones. I hope he can't hear it.
Okay. I only cheap at him out of love.
I know.
Open the coffin and actually zap the coffin, then open it.
It's empty.
His body must be upstairs with his sister.
Well,
We should collect the bodies and bring them down here.
We absolutely should. And Mira will. Okay, I guess should we check over here first? I'm going to check over here first.
Ville's gonna go follow.
There are open crypts. This one. Hold on, I'm on the wrong tool. This one says Walter Durst, but there's nothing there. There's not even a coffin. It's like they started writing, like creating it and making it look nice like the rest of the family, but it was never finished.
What's the other one say?
Nothing.
It's an extra.
Hmm. Is Walter
Interesting.
the name of the baby?
I think.
Maybe.
Well then, if we must, I shall go fetch the parents.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to head up to the attic and get the children if someone wants to come with me.
Elle will go with Mira on this.
Oh shit, we're splitting the party.
We should all stick together.
I'll go with 0. Check on the pupper. How's the pupper doing?
Just following you guys around.
Good pupper.
Good
He's
papa.
not
Pupper.
comfortable at all. Like there's little like shivers.
Oh well, I mean,
Oh, no.
nobody's comfortable to be honest.
No, Zero's fine.
I mean, doesn't seem particularly unfazed. Or particularly phased, I should say.
Okay. So for the group heading upstairs, what is your plan? You know where the skeletons are.
Get us that.
Collect the bodies of the children as quietly and quickly as possible and bring them down here.
Yes.
Yes.
The bones are very dry. The skeletons don't hold together. Like they don't turn to dust, but there's no.
Well, I have a cloak on that I.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
like
we just could grab a couple cloaks and.
Yeah. We'll keep them as separated as we can and carry them.
I mean the bones are as they had died.
Yeah.
So you could tell who belongs to who. They're not like in a pile. So you don't have
Okay.
to worry about that. But they are dry. Like there's no connective tissue holding them together anymore. So they do
Right.
fall apart once like you start moving them. But
Vel is trying to be very careful about collecting the bones of
Yeah.
one of the children.
Yes, and Mira will collect the other. Probably scoop it up into.
I think
Yeah.
Patience went with them too.
Sure, stay with patience.
Yeah.
Did Mira ever say which goddess she followed?
So Lune. Right?
Yeah.
Remember if that ever came up in conversation when Vel was talking about being a Kalimvorite.
Well,
I believe it did.
it might have shown up like while they were taking the rest.
I think so. I think she did say that.
Did I ever roll to see if she even knew what like saloon is?
you can if you want to. I don't recall that you did.
I don't recall if I did either. Nope.
She had other things on her mind.
Fair enough.
It's fair enough. Mira doesn't know who Kalimvor is either, so.
So you're able to gather them. You're able to bring them back downstairs. You could set them in the coffins.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Elle is gonna say a little prayer with her
I say a
holy
little
symbol
prayer
that's
for you.
clasped onto her cloak.
Yeah, Mira will also say a prayer over the children's remains.
As they're doing that, they see Zero dragging the 2 bodies by their legs to the other crypts.
You
Yeah,
really
he's helping.
should show the dead more
As-
respect.
As the
The dead are dead.
the prayers end, Charity, you see, Charity and Patience kind of pause for a little bit. You both go very cold,
Oh God.
Oh no.
but then it's relief. And everything that was weighing on you before is gone. Like
They've
you
been
feel
possessed
it
for, like-
leave.
Charity just kind of like staggers a little and falls into the wall. You know, like her knees are weak. And then she
It's
just kind of
like
looks around.
the kind of like it's the most intense feeling of relief that you could possibly imagine.
Thank-
Oh,
Uh,
are you
oh,
alright?
Charity just grabs Mira's shoulders and then says very excitedly, "I was just possessed by a ghost."
Is that why I've been a fucking coward? This oh my God!
She looks. Charity looks extremely very excited about this.
Is it the
And she-
ghosts of one of the children?
To write something in his book.
I wondered where he went. I guess now I know. Wow!
Hi Zoe, how are
Explains
you?
so much.
So essentially, a
Zoe.
little boy peed your pants.
Yes. Which I mean, some little boys, I mean, they're just not as good at holding it as an older guy might be, and well, that was kind of rude. But I guess there are
He was just a child.
yes. But at least he's at peace now, and I don't have to worry about pissing my pants anymore.
You two have been acting differently since
Yes.
the ghost disappeared.
Did we just lose someone?
No.
Not
I
that I
don't
know of.
think so.
I heard the noise. Okay. So
Anyway. So Charity previously had looked like just kind of like sullen and sulky.
Yes.
Seems like much more like animated
Ah.
about things as opposed to sulky teenager.
And Patience is no longer scared. Just holds her axe, just holds it.
He has to be honest. She was kind of assuming those are just your personalities.
That's kind of what Vel thought. She's just kind of staring at the two of them with her head cocked and is like, okay.
I mean, we haven't known each other very long.
Oh, I'm sorry,
did
Zoe. Was
make
I
note-
yelling too loudly? Yeah, I'm sorry. Meow.
Meow
You
back.
have
So
to pay,
and
don't you?
Zero comes stomping along with the
God, I was really hungry for a minute too.
Yeah, like Zero comes stomping along and like he's dragging the two corpses of the parents behind him and they're just like leaving smears along the floor as he pulls.
Oh my God,
Oh.
Zero.
Just
They
like
they do look more zapped, as if he did zap them a couple of times before he grabbed them.
like the smell
look around
precedes
her.
them, like you could smell them coming before he shows up.
As he comes around,
Patience,
Vel's kind of staring at him like, you really should show the dead more respect.
These dead attempted to kill us, so
Yes,
frankly,
but they're
Zero,
unlucky.
I think we should go ahead.
Patience,
And,
Patience, I'm going to take one of the bodies because you gotta carry them properly.
Like as Zero
He
comes
holds up a
up,
leg to her.
like as Zero approaches Pupper, Sir Galahalt kind of like cowers back away from them, like head,
Oh.
like tail between the legs, ears back. He just moves away as
poor
they're
puppy.
pulled closer.
Whoop.
Vel can't right now.
Zoe, Cat, how are you? What's going on?
Responding back to Vel. Zero just kind of looks at her. The dead are dead. They are simply meat now.
That makes no difference. They still deserve respect.
Holds up the leg.
Yes.
Looks from the corpse up to her.
I'll be with you, but
Vel
they did
is
try to
going
murder
take
us.
that
These
corpse
ones in
away from him
particular.
and drag it to a coffin.
I mean, I'm not sure there was much good in these two people, but
Yeah.
I will still give them their final rights.
Yeah. I'm just going. Yeah. Like they did make the cute kids, so there's that. But
It's
that's
not that
really
hard
all.
to do. I mean,
I know. How did these kids end up being adorable? Poor kids.
In
Yep.
life, they are all unique. In death, they are all meat.
Well, just like with the kids' bodies,
You almost had me at the first half.
as soon as the parents are interred in their coffins, Vel's gonna start saying her rights over them.
And so will Mira.
And when the rites are finished, everything is quiet, save for the rumble of chanting from below that continues.
Oh, great.
Shall we continue onward?
I think we're only downstairs now.
Yogi, did you want to continue in the front, or did you want me?
Does anybody have one of those healing potions?
Oh, yes. Take it. Here.
Thank you. What is it? 1D, 2D,
2d4 plus 2,
2D4 plus 2.
Okay.
if it's
Nice.
the base heal potion.
Yeah, it's just a regular old potion of healing.
So that's 6. Cool. I'm
Yep.
back up to the top. Yes, I will go front.
Just like the
Very
children
well.
and their parents, we will go give the rest of these people the mercy of a final right.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, I will check the check the traps for stairs. Do I find any stairs on the traps?
You do find stairs. There's a whole
Oh,
lot of
excellent.
stairs. It goes down quite a ways.
Oh, great.
And if you
At least
guys
I
go
was there.
directly south, you should see where it opens up to.
Ah,
Okay, there's
Down
more
there.
stairs. How do I get myself down there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll snag y'all. Hold on.
I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Kathy.
Thank you.
Hold on. Let me. I'm just gonna open the room and throw you in the room. Uh,
You're zapping like every other stair.
Be too careful now.
Sorry, I like working back and forth between like two computers, so I keep getting confused as to which computer I'm supposed to be like grabbing shit on. Okay, here we go. Not the ghoul. Am I in the right? Not the right
Oh.
ghoul. Grab, 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 grab. Drag.
There we go.
Yay!
Before we go in, I will check this for traps as well.
Yes, there
These
are.
little alcoves.
There are
Yes.
no traps.
Okay.
You are the chanting is loud here. It is clear here. You could hear what they're saying. They
What are they saying?
repeating over and over. He is the ancient. He is the land. Over.
Buy
and
2, get
over.
1 free. Buy 2, get 1 free.
And
Vel is going to put a hand on Galahalt and be like, stay.
So yes, there is a number of alcoves in this room. They appear to be an amassing of relics, tools of some sort. Each little alcove has a different thing inside of it.
Don't touch him.
Thing that would look
I'd
particularly
like to
religious.
hold on, and Zero will start ritually casting detect magic.
Good idea.
Ooh, good idea.
After 10 minutes, there is no magical items in here. But you see...
There is nothing magic,
Here, let me...
though they may still be booby trapped.
I'll show you. shrunk-controlled head of a halfling.
Great.
Well, even though none of these are magical,
No.
Garrity is definitely going to pick up some of these to take with him. Let's see.
Ick.
Don't.
Yeah.
He's definitely
You
going to
wanna-
take these.
I mean,
Which ones later, but
yeah.
definitely leaving with souvenirs.
So, where Zero is standing, that area dips down. Like there's a
Oh, you
little
might actually
ramp
be able to.
that heads downwards towards murky water, and it ends in a rusty portcullis. So there's like bars there, but you can see through in.
What do I see?
Do you go down to the doors? You could sort of see. You see water, you see more pillars, but they're made of stone as opposed to the like wood that you've seen.
I lie down on my front and like tilt my head directly up so I can still kind of see. Oh, perfect. So like I'm not down in the water, but I'm like close to my height as I would be down there.
So yes,
There's
you
a strange
see
room.
a you lay down and you look through, and it's like it notices that it's being looked at. The chanting stops as you peer into the 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads into a dark cave heaped with refuse. Murky
I can't
water
really
covers
see.
most of the floor. Stairs lead up to a dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood.
I describe this to everyone.
Oh, this
But there are bars.
this is where they worshipped their false gods. Then
What was the name of the one that we found in the book? What was it?
I think they worshipped a man named Strahd.
Not Strahd. Their fake god. What was his name?
that's a good question.
I can't remember what was the name of the god.
Again,
The
with
fake god that they worshipped. Surely we put it in sticky notes.
In one of the letters.
It's not in the letter.
I think it.
What was it?
I think it probably came up in spooky notes.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Oh, Osibus.
Osibus.
Charity's gonna follow Zero and yell through the bars. Osibus, is that you?
Oh God.
Zero
Charity,
did not-
no!
You
Zero
splash
didn't
down
go
there.
down there.
Yeah, you
Okay.
splash down into the water. There's the
Yep,
metal
well,
bars.
she's gone. Let's leave her.
You don't hear
No!
anything except like the splishing of the water where you splash through it.
Someone help pull me. Someone help me pull her up.
Vel's on it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna step
Vel
aside
is
a little.
helping Mira drag her back out.
Same.
It's just a ramp. Shall we continue the only possible route? Or do you want to
Yes.
try to break the bars?
We already knew we were coming. Come on, guys. I just wanted to know if this was, the
I
right.
mean, we need to announce ourselves.
I think Zero announced us. I did not announce us. That was Zero.
I was simply looking. I didn't say anything.
I mean, we need to announce ourselves.
Okay.
But they knew you were there. They reacted. Sometimes looking is as good as
And
saying.
it is still quiet.
He is thinking
It's
about
almost, like,
inventing duct tape so
weird.
she can duct tape Charity's mouth shut.
Hold on.
She's
Zero
not
is like
wrong, though. It was
Zero
your
is checking for traps or unless he wants to start going ahead again.
Yeah, sure, I will check for traps.
So you
Do you want me
had,
to roll, or...?
are you taking your time, or are you gonna...
Yes, I am taking my time.
So, yes, you could
Yes.
Got
ponder
all
through.
kinds of time.
Oh, Kitty, I love you, but you're in the way. So you start heading straight down this area through these doors here. Looking left and right, you found what is essentially what looks like a prison area. Actually, I do want you to roll. Roll a you could do an investigation.
I cast guidance.
I will assist.
Wow.
So
There's
there's nobody there except right here. There is a human skeleton clad in one of those black robes.
Mm.
He's strung up on the wall, same as the other.
Should I enter first?
I think we're safe, but go ahead anyway.
Pull up his shield and prepare to react to anything coming out at him. And testing the floor bit by bit with his stun baton.
Nothing is jumping out at you. There is many a shackle. There's old blood, refuse. And right where where you're standing, is where that skeleton is. Right here.
I'd like to investigate the body.
Go for it.
Yeah. I'm going to move over next to my sister.
It is wearing a gold ring.
Ooh.
And your
Got some
detect
bling.
magic would still be running, and it does not appear to be magic.
Should take it anyway.
He has a ring and nothing else. He just kind of leaves it. It's jewelry. He's no interest to him.
Let me say my quick right for this
Charity's
man who
Do we
died in
still hear
agony.
chanting?
No.
Okay.
And Vel will join Mira in saying rights.
What was
You'll-
Charity doing?
Charity is gonna sort of examine the walls. You know, are there any like secret passageways?
Roll and investigate.
I'll assist. Because Zero also wants to try and find another way out of here.
Oops. Should I have done that with advantage then?
Ooh.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You find like right where you're standing, actually,
Mhm.
there's a door hidden in the wall that you could pull open.
Okay, well she'll wait till everyone's finished with their rites before she brings out that little tidbit. So once everyone's finished saying their rites, Charity will sort of like.
Well, if nobody else has taken that ring off the guy, Vel is absolutely going to pluck it off.
Okay.
Okay.
Shrug. Actually, he doesn't even care enough to shrug. Let's be honest.
Once that's ready, Charity will sort of flag everyone over and be like, "Guys, I found a secret door. I knew there was a secret passageway." And then she'll point it out, but she hasn't opened it or anything.
Well, at least she didn't open it this time.
little
Would you
bit
like-
impressed by
Oh, no,
her newfound restraint.
She was possessed by a ghost.
Yola, he doesn't know that. She wasn't there while you guys were becoming unpossessed.
Yeah, same.
By the way, we're not possessed anymore.
I
Ghost.
beg your pardon.
I mean,
Just so you know.
What?
Yeah, we got possessed, you know. Turns out we were possessed by the children, and that's why I was kind of, scared
Yes.
A
about it.
whim.
A wimp, yes.
I would like to do a medicine check on.
Sure.
Not that I have medicine. Oh, that's pretty good.
They seem fine. They're alive.
I mean, good.
We laid the children to rest, and they have moved on. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about.
Yola, he narrows her eyes a little, but doesn't say anything.
Would you like me to open the door?
yes.
Yes.
We'll scoot out of the way so we're in proper party order.
Zero will open the door.
Very big room.
Oh boy.
Nice. Oh, I can't actually go in there. Okay.
You go up and around through the bars.
Well, here you should be able to get through here.
I couldn't get through there.
No, there's a wall.
I missed a door. Never mind. There you can
Oh,
get through
whoa, there. I was yanking on. I was yanking.
Yeah.
I was bumping the icon against it, and then suddenly it went through. It was.
Right here. Just do it right here.
Yep, there you go. Cool.
Zero would like to zap this thing.
Don't zap it while you're in the water.
Wait until you. What is it before you zap it?
It appears to be the control for the portcullis.
Oh, that's cool.
You can open
I'm
that
gonna
up.
turn it to open it up. Does it turn?
Make a strength check. Or athletics.
I'll go with athletics. Because my strength
You
is
can't.
9.
It's old. It's rusted. It's not. It's stuck currently.
Patient.
Can Vel come down and help him with that?
Sure.
So athletics, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I will assist.
Fuck. Never mind then.
Well, with
I
it.
said I'm helping.
So you could roll one more time.
I cast guidance.
So roll one more time and add a d4.
Corey.
Oh, me?
Yeah. You had
Oh.
advantage. We'll roll a d4.
D4 is not going to do anything.
No,
It would
it's
attach to
advantage.
the 12.
Yeah. 16.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Still not,
16.
even between the two of you, like, it's just too rusted to really get it to move.
Oh, for Christ.
Ow.
Hold on. And Zero
Can
will
I
start
try?
casting mending on it.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Never mind. You guys have it. Mending. That actually
So
is
the
smart.
water that you're standing in, this probably matters more for Yolahi, is a little, like, 2-ish feet deep. So it's not going to drown Yolahi,
It's pretty
but
high
it's
up,
not
though.
going to be comfortable for you to be in.
Yeah, okay. I'll scoot my way over to the other side if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm standing in less of it for less time.
So,
Does the mending do anything?
not really. It's not so much that it's broken, it's just old. Like, there's nothing to fix, it's just covered in rust and has gotten stuck. Like it's not gonna clean it.
All together. All together.
All together.
Okay.
Guidance on everybody.
Patience, I think you should take the lead on this. You are the strongest.
Am I? Oh. Well, I guess I'll do it then. No. Oh, just we can't all kind of fit there. But I'll go for it.
Sploosh, sploosh,
Alright.
sploosh.
Yes. Strength! What the fuck?
Advantage plus guidance. Or
Let's
athletics.
do a check.
Oh, wait, athletics?
Yes.
Oh, athletics.
Oh,
Wow.
crap.
Oh boy.
Out of it.
Okay.
There
D4.
we
Plus
go.
And
guidance.
then the D4. Come on.
That's plenty.
That's enough. You're able to. That's exactly what you need to be able to force this thing. Like, the mending helped, all your friends helping. Like, you're able to find. It's hard to move. This is not moving easily. It's scraping, like, dust is just cracking and falling off into the water. But you're able to get the portcullis to open at least most of the way.
Yay!
Hey, it opened.
All right.
Now we have 2 escape options.
So yes, the water is about 2 feet deep. These ledges that you're standing on are roughly 3 feet higher than the top of the water. And Vel gets up on the dais.
Is there anything up here?
Well, the moment you get up there, the
Oh.
portcullis slams shut again. This door
Oh.
slams shut again.
Put out my bow and arrow.
And the chanting picks
Sorry.
up again. But it's
Oh.
different.
Damn it.
Is there anything? Just a
Jump
quick
off
question. Is
the
there
ledge, off
anything?
the ledge, off the ledge. Please get off. Get off of it now. Get off of
Chanting
it now.
rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room.
Oh no.
Each one
no.
resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where you would expect to see faces are voids. One must die, they chant, over and over. One must die. One must
Heartless
die.
or Asians. I'm not sure which.
Can I stab one of them?
No.
They
Ten?
are apparition-y.
Oh, okay.
Just wondering, is there anything beyond here, like just this pile of crap, and then anything beyond it?
Hold on. I'm just putting where these apparitions are standing. Am I on the right layer? I am not.
We just
That's
pretend
why
like they were
nothing's
dead.
working. One's right by you. There, that's enough.
Oh, the little lines.
Why are they... Are you not seeing the thingies I drew?
I see a little line there.
They're just
There's little lines, but I don't see anything else.
That's weird. I put dots. Big dots.
I see a kind of dot
Roll
here.
20s being a butthole.
Yeah, I see little lines.
That's so weird. I'm like drawing on the...
this.
Hold on.
This
Little,
one
like,
looks like it's
squiggly.
undergoing mitosis.
Yeah, we
Oh,
really
there
like,
we go.
Well, I was trying to draw it in black, but for some reason it didn't.
It's a really tiny black dots. They're like black lines.
Is that where? Okay.
Yeah, that
That
looks
really
better.
worked.
Now I'm
I don't-
seeing blob.
So this is where those hooded apparitions are. So you can tell. They are chanting.
Hey.
Very insistent and demanding of you. So people were saying things. What were?
A dart at one of them.
It goes right through.
I tried the axe because we need to experiment.
It
Need
goes
to-
right through.
Yeah, of course it goes right there.
Gonna
So
Eldritch
what's-
Blast one.
What?
Can I Eldritch Blast one?
It goes right through.
Oh.
What's down here?
This is an alcove. I would like you to It's full of, it looks like bones and skin and limbs.
Oh,
Ugh.
the skin all by
bits
itself.
and
Ugh.
Did you
parts.
try Detect Magic pick anything up?
Oh yes, there is something in there, and it is starting to move,
Oh god.
and it is
Kimura, you should
shifting,
probably back up.
and you can hear the screaming cry of a baby
No.
screaming from inside of there as the whole mass starts to shift and
Oh, God.
lift up,
We found Walter.
and
Shocking grasp! Shocking grasp!
Why is it always
and
kids
just
named
from, like,
Walter?
from all around you, like in the water, like you guys start seeing, it looks like bits and pieces that had once been people just like crawling, moving towards this mass that's lifting up, and it's just this pile of like translucent skin over dead organs, and you could see like hands kind of pressing on the inside of the skin in shapes. And as it's lifting up, you kind of, you can see for one moment the body of an infant crying before the whole thing closes around it, and you see like tendrils wrap around the baby and pull it inside as everything closes around it. And I would like you guys to start to roll for initiative, because something really horrible is
Oh god.
standing up.
Oh shit.
Well, at least I ain't fucking scared anymore.
Charity looks like incredibly fascinated.
Yep,
Should have always
Charity's
crap.
also normal again.
Zero
Charity
Belle
roll
doesn't even
ready,
look
like,
phased.
Charity, we can't be friends if you create something like that.
I'm not gonna create anything. I'm just, professionally curious.
Zero's like already shocking grasp prepared.
You know, it's always
Hey,
the women always blame the other women, you know, or the baby. It's the dude's fault.
It's always the dude's fault.
Yeah.
It has the greatest
100%.
initiative, apparently.
Oh, that's a hell of an
It
initiative.
doesn't have
Did
very
actually
good
roll
dex,
anything?
I assume.
Yep.
Oh my god, it has a -1 to dex.
So we rolled
It's
one.
big. This is a large mass of just human detritus, essentially. They're like eyes and like mouthpieces, and it's gross.
Ugh.
Whoops, wrong button again. There we go.
You did it again!
Yes, Vel, you standing up there, and all these cloaked apparitions are yelling, "One must die. One must die." You are standing in front of an altar that is covered in dry blood, has shackles above it. You can pretty much figure out what they want. It's fairly obvious at this point. And this thing, it's crying.
Is it obvious to all of us?
Well, she's standing up by the altar where she could see.
Fair.
What do you do?
Well, she. Yeah, there's only one thing down here that she thinks is gonna die, so we're gonna go right up here next to Zero and start hitting shit.
That's not the baby.
Baby's
No, it's
on
the baby.
inside.
It is the baby. It's like the baby's
Nobody puts
like,
baby in the corner.
Apparently they did.
From there, it does have some cover because of the shape of the hole that it's in.
Oh, okay, so
It just means it has higher AC.
But you rolled pretty well.
and I'm gonna
Okay.
use my bonus action to hit again.
You hit both times. It is cold and squishy, and every time you hit it, it cries. And it
Like at all.
does seem to hurt it, yes.
I mean,
Not
there's
great.
only one real way to save this baby.
Oh, that's confusing.
Zero
And
care pack for
Anything
saving.
else, ma'am?
that is it for my turn.
Mira. There's a
All right.
screaming infant on the inside of this thing.
Now, when you say the apparition, we know what the apparitions want. Do they want us to kill it?
One must die. Something must die. One
I think
of
they
you is
particularly
enough.
care for who.
I
And
just
Mira, you would feel that it's like she said, it's if you sacrifice something, it may appease whatever this is, whatever they created.
We don't have anything to sacrifice.
well,
Not
no.
a dog.
We are not sacrificing the dog.
I was thinking, is
absolutely
that why
not.
we have a dog?
Where did the dog go?
He's in the back. He's in the other room because we told him to stay.
Oh.
He's up
I
there.
guess what I'm concerned about is, do we need to be worried about fulfilling this ritual by killing this thing?
It's a good question.
There is that chance, but at the same time, this child has been turned into an abomination, and there's only one real way to make it right.
Presumably, the things that we were killing were contributing to this abomination. So even
Yes,
the
no.
ritual, by killing it, the abomination will be dead. So it's kind of like we break the loop.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
Mace to the face.
You hit it with your mace, and it goes squirt.
Oh no.
God.
Yeah.
So do I go to here? I guess for my turn.
Also, I will be right back a moment because I need to give Simba his shot.
Okay.
Okay.
It is 11:20.
Do you want to pause here?
It might be a good
We're
idea.
in the middle of the round, but
Do you want to go
I'd
one
be okay
round?
with pausing here.
Yeah.
Do you
Let's
wanna
do
go-
one
well,
round.
Let's
through
finish
one
the
round?
round.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back while you guys do that.
So is that
Okay.
30 feet or do I start from the next one?
No, that's 30 feet.
Alright, so I need to go to here.
So, like, as you're running through these apparitions.
Yes, I am!
They feel cold as you're moving through them. You could feel the house, like all of you, like the house above is shaking. Like there's dust falling from the ceiling. Everything around you is shaking. There's like a earthquake rumbling. You get to there. What do you do?
I really can't do much, actually. Because I can't get close enough unless I sprinted instead. I could have
What else
sprinted
are
to
you
get
gonna
all
do?
the way here, right?
Well, you could move to there. You could get there if you dash, but then you can't do anything really.
You have
unless you
action
have-
surge, don't you?
I have a bonus action to move. I have like sorry. Action surge.
Yeah, I mean you
Yeah.
could do that if you wanted.
This.
Mhm.
And I think I would do that to hit because fuck this house. I missed. So that was-
Unfortunately, you do not.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well.
Yolahi.
So when I tried to like stab one of these creepy dudes,
Went right through.
it didn't work, right?
Nope.
Okay. So as much as they annoy me because they keep saying the same thing over and over again, probably gonna ignore them. How far does a bow go?
What kind of bow?
Short bow.
You have enough space.
Okay. And shoot it.
Do the shooty. It is big.
Nice.
You heard it.
Nice.
Short range on short bow is 80 feet.
Okay. Oh yes, that's why it says 80. Okay. Cool.
You hit it. There's an arrow sticking deep into it. It shrieks. It like rears up, and it's almost like melty, like a handle just fall off of it, splat against another part of it, and just get sucked inwards. Zero.
Gross. Oh, I actually will take my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
There.
Where?
Oh, never mind. It didn't work very well. I tried to hide behind this little tiny pillar, but I'm like too big for it. It's like
you're in the dude.
I'm not that skinny. Fortunately.
Zero.
Zero will extend one of his arms, and out from it, a number of pretty little lights come out in a kind of green color. He says, "Find," and they all turn red and starts filling the area as he casts Fairy Fire
Nice.
in
Every
the back
turn.
of the cave.
So in
So
here.
it has to make a it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
With its fantastic dex.
Yeah. Now all attacks against it have advantage.
Yippee!
What?
Yay! Write that down so we don't forget.
20-foot cube. Well, it's kind of filling that entire area.
That's the plan. And that's my turn.
There.
Yep, that's my turn.
That's a nice turn.
Charity.
Charity's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that puts a Blob in range for Witch Bolt. So she's gonna run to get into range and then pew pew.
Roll at advantage.
Oh, I forgot to advantage, didn't I? That didn't even roll off. Okay. So first of all, wait. Oh no, that was the damage. Why is my Witch Bolt not going off? Oh wait, here we go. Forgot.
That's heat.
Okay, so there's now a beam of strangely watery looking blue light going from Charity has like her arms outstretched, and there's just a beam of like wateryish blue light going from her hands straight into the blob. There's like crackly lightning effects, and it just kind of stays there, hanging out. She's channeling power into it. Oh right,
Does it
and
look
then
like
she.
it's hurting?
Oh yeah, and then she'll summon her tentacle friend. Like Hira. And how do I rotate it again? Can't figure out how to rotate. Does tentacle friend also hit?
Tentacle friend does hit.
Okay. I can't figure out how to rotate tentacle friend around.
Tentacle friend. Tentacle friend.
It should be fine.
Isn't it letting me rotate?
He is a big tentacle friend.
I can't
Good
rotate
boy.
tentacle around. I'm sorry. It won't. I can't figure out how, but it's facing that way.
It works.
That's the end of my turn.
He's a tentacle and he's a friend.
Okay.
It's got like all like the fairy fire just look like little bots that are flashing like red.
Hi Zoe,
Little
how are you?
nanobots.
Abby, I have one more question.
Uh-huh.
does this abomination have an innate swimming speed?
You don't know. It
Well,
has not attempted to move.
Well, the thing is that I'm just okay. I'll just let you know that one of the Lurker of the Deep class features is called Scion of the Deep, which means I can telepathically communicate with any aberration, beast, elemental, or monstrosity that has an innate swimming speed while it is within 120 feet of you. The creature can understand you and respond telepathically.
It does not respond to you.
Okay, well, something you may want to keep in mind if it has an innate swimming speed.
So,
I think that's it for my turn.
he is going to make 2 attacks. The first attack, he just kind of swells up and like part of it splits open like a mouth.
No,
Oh,
no, no, no,
no.
no, no, no.
Ew.
And
A lot of
Mira.
no.
Don't like that.
Mm.
So
Who's the
Zoe
targeting
doesn't
for?
like that either. She just told
for,
me.
for I am
Hi,
why
Zoe.
roll 20 is being a tool. There we go. Okay. So it's gonna go 15 feet. It's not really going to affect Tentacle Friend much, but it's going to swell up and then vomit a stream of gore all over Mira, and it's going to reach 15 feet behind.
Oh.
So I need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh, I'm really good at those.
Oh, Mira.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Doesn't work with saving throws, only ability
No.
checks.
Oh, darn.
Funny enough, it does actually work with initiative.
Really?
Initiative is an ability check.
You take
guess it is.
4 points of acid damage.
Ew.
And
Oh,
I need
no.
you to make a wisdom save.
Oh God.
Trippy.
Oh,
Oh!
You
No.
this
I
just
have +6 and I had to crit.
so this just what it is, what you know it is, what is like everything that you've gone through since coming here is you finally break a little bit mentally and you are incapacitated for the next round. So
And no one
you're
blames
just,
you.
You're just like your sanity just lets go for a second. You're just stunned, like you can't, and you just go blank, like your mind
You
shuts
just can't
down.
even.
Yes, you can no longer even for at least a round.
Just nope.
So for its second attack, it's going to rear up, and it is going to slam really hard, hopefully at Zero, who is also standing in front of him. Will this one actually work? Roll, please. Maybe? 7. No.
No.
So it's just like a mass of skin and stuff, just gore, just slams down, but it just splashes into the water right in front of you, and that's where we
All
will
over my
pick.
shield.
That's where we will pick it up next week.
What a cliffhanger. We found a horrible baby monster.
Oh, by the way, Athy, I just want to bring this up just because it might actually, now that I'm actually using it this fight, I switched out my infusions during our long rest. I no longer have a +1 to my attack rolls with my spells. I now have my Mind Sharpener equipped.
The creature fails a con saving throw. Okay. You have. It's almost like a legendary action. Okay.
Oh, go to sleep.
just so Fairy Fire will probably be staying at this full fight as long as I stay conscious.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
So, just so it doesn't get forgotten, the XP for the bugs.
Yes. Here, I will shut the stream here, and then I will get
Okay.
you XP.
Yay!
XP!
Farewell, world.